This week, we are looking at the Halifax reviews on Glassdoor.
And we're looking at the Glassdoor community to answer the question, should you start a business with your ex?
Welcome to the 5-Star Podcast.
Our opinions are based on reviews which have not been verified.
We don't intend to harm the reputation of any business or individual.
Now, over to this lovely app.
Today's my episode.
Yeah.
Although they're always ours.
No, I think we should own the apps.
Yeah, okay, this one's mine.
The fans will love that.
Yeah,
as a
they will,
concept.
won't they?
Yeah.
Cool. Comment here if you like that as a concept.
Don't comment, obviously. Only think about commenting because that's how people react. Apart from that one guy who got upset with you for being horrible the other day. Did you see that?
No.
He said that you were an ugly, evil person and how easily people become ugly and evil. And I said, as a reply...
what was that on?
It's not easy. She's worked hard to be this ugly and evil. One of the shorts. Oh, I think it was about the Philippines holidays.
Oh, shit.
You should watch that.
Do you know what? I thought that might happen.
Well, yeah, we want this rage bait.
What an easily unlikable person.
Oh, there you go. Easily unlikable.
Wow, you have reached Bob. Suck it. Because that's the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah. But you're not easily unlikable.
That's
You work at it.
incredible. Not that easy. She works hard to be this unlikable. Oh, that's so funny. As if you spend your time doing that. Oh, bless him. Oh. Anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for commenting, though.
Yeah.
You've reached Bob.
Because that will have helped. Do you reckon that's why it spiked? Because that short was on low views for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers,
you
Bob. If anyone wants to say anything sexist or horrible about Charlie, please do so.
Yeah, thanks at Bob's Reach Round. What was he called?
Bob's something like that. If you want to say anything about me, please do. Obviously, it'll be complimentary because I'm a white man on the internet.
Yeah, I know. Do you reckon that's the problem?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I'm the Andrew Tate in
I was
this.
being like, I was playing with lazy stereotypes.
You were, and I think You've Reached Bob doesn't understand lazy-o stereotypes.
Lazy-o.
I think You've Reached Bob might be American.
Or a bot.
I've got American family, so I know they're not all stupid, but a lot of them are.
At least 50%.
Oh, yeah, good God.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Let's alienate the audience.
So, this is my episode.
Yeah. Yes.
And obviously we're still in the midst of season 4 Glassdoor.
Season 4 Glassdoor.
Where we dip into Glassdoor reviews of different businesses worldwide and look at what the employees have fed back about their experience of working there. Mm-hmm. We then look at a Glassdoor community and offer some actually good business advice.
I'm really excited about it.
They're becoming, hopefully, practical episodes that have some semblance of, like, good advice.
Yeah, because we'll close this episode with you giving 1 minute of actually good advice.
I've got to do it, have I? Oh, stunning. Okay. Immediately anxious. Anyway, so today I've chosen a company I used to work for.
This is absolute gold.
Yeah, so it's the first proper job I ever had at 18, and it is Halifax.
Halifax is a building society?
It's now a bank because it's part of the Lloyds banking group.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, which it wasn't when I worked there. It was part of Halifax, Bank of Scotland, HBAS.
Right, yeah.
So Halifax, is a bank here in the UK.
Yeah.
Owned by Lloyds banking group. That happened in 2008, or maybe early part of 2009, just after the credit crunch.
Oh, yeah,
here.
they needed rescuing, didn't they?
They needed rescuing because they were technically a building society at one point that were bought by Bank of Scotland.
What's a building society compared to a bank?
I don't know the complete facts of it, but it was born out of mortgages. A building society was born...
One of the greatest explanations I've ever heard. Charlie works in finance. Does finance.
Not funding finance, let's be clear. No, so it was born out of, I think Halifax might have been the OGs. I'm sure I probably watched some sort of weird training video in my initial training in London. But it's around the lending to buy houses early doors.
Yes.
Like they were one of the first to offer mortgages and the concept of it as a building, that's all they did. That's why it's called a building society.
Yeah.
And I think it was like, not quite community funded, but something closer to that.
Kind of like that, isn't it? Because all of the value of all of the mortgages that they have and all of the buildings that they effectively own because people are paying them back,
that's how they then
use to
leverage
fund
finance.
other people's funding.
Yeah.
So therefore that's hence society rather than just a bank.
which is where it all went
really
wrong.
itchy back. So sad.
But that's where it all went wrong, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Because it was just the movement of that lending and debt that led to the credit crunch. Anyway, I worked there during that time. Vibes.
Ah, nice.
Not fun.
No.
So when I worked there, it was Halifax Bank of Scotland, and just as I was leaving, they were bought by the Lloyds Banking Group.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed working there.
Yeah.
So I started off as essentially a cashier, but it was like customer advisor.
Right.
But it was
Did you have a little glass thing
of
and you
course.
took?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you have a stamp?
probably.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Don't forget that was like transition from cash to card at that point. So like
Yeah.
chip and pin only was just coming in.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Once again, I feel ancient.
Yeah, but it was just coming in at that point. Oh, so we're past the books, the saving books. I had one of those as a kid. Did you
Yeah.
have one of those?
Yeah.
So we were
I had one of those
past
for the
that.
first company I started.
But did you
To
actually?
be able to pay in, yeah.
Great. So I did still have the book printing machine in front of me.
Yeah.
And then, transition
Oh, yeah, you had the
into
machines that would
cards.
go in and it would...
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was paying
Wild.
stuff in for my first company, you'd stamp the
Stamp.
books.
It was, but everything was like, it felt archaic at that time.
Yeah.
But as a customer advisor, that was the bread and butter of your role, the paying in, taking cash out.
Yeah.
It was actually quite sales focused.
Yeah.
So you were having to you were targeted to generate leads on the counter or on the banking floor. And that was leads for like home insurance, to sit down with the mortgage advisor, sit down with the financial advisor, set up new accounts. So you would we were trained to or part of the training was to start those conversations and talk to people about their accounts, what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. Also, if they were to open their wallet in front of you to get a card out to give you, look if there's a Barclays credit card. Oh, you've got a Barclays credit card. Is it still 0%? Would you like to?
Over.
All of that. So it was early doors sales training.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, kind of it always feels a bit underhand, that.
Yeah.
That kind of... You've come in to do something. I tell you what, while you're here...
Also,
I would like to sell you this because I'm incentivised to do so. Were you incentivised? Did you get a bonus or a little payment when you did?
it was a team bonus,
Yeah,
a
okay.
branch bonus for leads generated, yeah. But I didn't like it also because I was just conscious that I was an 18-year-old. What the fuck did I know about mortgages?
Yeah.
They obviously taught me,
Yeah.
but what does some 55-year-old want to hear? And I'm like, oh, who's your mortgage with? The credibility didn't exist. And
Yeah.
I think that's really important to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I
that
was
makes
aware
sense.
of it.
Yeah.
But it was a really good training ground for just general interaction with the public, customer service, how to interact, standards of behaviour in a business. I do think it was really good for that.
100.
And I did progress to a banking advisor, which meant that I wasn't on the counter anymore. I was then back of the banking hall setting up accounts, credit cards. So didn't have to generate the lead anymore.
But you had that really good grounding in dealing with people coming in whatever
Yeah.
mood they're in and dealing with them.
The amount I have been shouted at more by people in a bank about bank charges than I can count.
And I presume you took that feedback back and gave it to the board at every AGM.
This is it, right? I am an 18-year-old sat on a branch in Bristol going, okay. And at that point, that's when bank charges were outrageous.
Yeah.
Because obviously Martin Lawrence, is that his name?
Yeah.
He then brought
He's
out the whole, not almost like a class action, wasn't it? To get the money back from
Yeah.
the bank, and everyone got their money back.
Yeah.
But I would have to take the brunt of people being charged £30 every time they went over their overdraft.
Yeah.
So much so, one guy shouted at me so badly I had to leave the counter because I was just going to cry.
Wow.
And the next day he came in with flowers for me to apologise because he realised how nasty he'd been to me.
Nice. Probably...
Just don't be a prick and then you have to say sorry.
It feels like he's the sort of person who hits his wife and then apologises.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really sorry, I'm not that guy.
You know I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, gross.
But starts off the evening by saying, now look what you've made me do, drunkenly standing over her bleeding body.
Yeah, we're literally never going to generate revenue off of this.
That's true. I think it's ambitious because we're such poisonous people when you peel back the layers. I think it's ambitious that we thought we were ever going to generate revenue, and we thought again this morning we might, but I've just done that. I mean, I can edit it out.
Yeah, I almost don't want you to though.
Yeah.
What's more important?
Satirising wife beaters,
Yeah, and
or
Epstein
making
Island.
money, and Epstein. I think it's probably people, when we're not doing this, we'd say money, but when we're doing this, that showing off is the best thing.
Yeah, I know, it's gross though, isn't it?
No, it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
That's why everybody does it.
literally
That's why
I'm here.
everybody's got a fucking podcast.
Yeah,
that's why we
it
only
is,
get
isn't it?
50 views. Because everybody else is doing the same. They're not as good as us, but we haven't been discovered yet.
Yeah. Anyway, Halifax
Yes.
are on Glassdoor. Weirdly, they've only got 291 total reviews, which is not a lot for a corp of that size. My thoughts
Are they
on...
still, but they're still going as Halifax,
They
so
are.
you could still review them.
The first place I ever worked, the branch I worked in, is now a Cafe Nero.
Right, of course it is.
Another one I worked in is now... that's actually a really nice steak restaurant I went to the other day.
It's almost like that. Do you know that picture of like the ape becoming the man?
Yeah.
You've kind of got banks becoming
Monzo.
No, becoming cafes. Like, because they're all lovely old buildings, and they become
They're
cafes
beautiful
or
buildings.
offices for new media agencies.
I mean, all of Corn Street was basically banks, wasn't it, in Bristol? And that's all bars now.
Yeah.
But I would say, I think there's one branch left in Bristol that I used to work in. I worked across a few. They are probably visited by only the over 50s, right?
Yeah. Oh, over 60s.
Do you think?
Yeah. Most 50-year-old people...
Online techie banking, yeah?
Yeah, they're online banking. They've got... Yeah.
And it's a shame in a way because what I learned and experienced from working in a branch, I think, was such a valuable experience. Like, there was a guy who used to come in and just piss himself.
Yeah.
That was always good. Learn how to handle that early doors.
I wonder if you're going to say anything that doesn't now happen in a coffee shop in exactly the same location.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, the Costa, the guy comes in every day and pisses himself.
Yeah, okay.
What else?
Something
What else was unique?
There was this old lady. I just remember her first name was Valerie.
That's a great old old lady name.
I can't remember her last name, but she would come in with the book.
Yeah.
And she basically would come in on pension day, state pension day, once it had gone into her account, and just take out what she'd got that week.
Yeah.
What she didn't know is there was £108,000 in that account, and I had to explain that to her every week, and she didn't remember it. She would take her like 75 quid cash and then just come back the next week.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And do you know what? I really remember telling one of my brother's friends years ago, and he was like, should we rob her? She literally doesn't know how much money she's got. Because it was in Clifton.
Oh, yeah, and they don't deserve respect. Take their money.
The majority of the people coming in were loaded.
Yeah,
'Cause it was
okay.
Very affluent area of obviously quite an affluent city.
Yeah.
But she had her every week I was saying, oh no, that's your balance there. And she'd be like, okay, and just leave.
Just the
and I'd be like,
£62, please.
yeah. And you'd be like, she doesn't know how fucking... And that was one account. That was just her everyday saver account.
She probably had others.
Oh, and Valerie was asset rich. We know this for sure.
Yeah. Well, she's still alive. I might see if I could...
There's no way she is still alive.
Because I'm thinking she's marriage material. Hey, Valerie, you are hot.
Yeah, no, there's no way she is still alive at all. What else did we have happen? A lot of the shouting over fees or like bank charges, that would happen quite a lot. Drunk people, get a lot of drunks coming in. Benefits day. That was a thing.
Oh, yeah, you don't have that so much in coffee shops, I guess.
No. I can't.
Okay.
Was it a Thursday? I think everyone used to get the doll on the Thursday. And like from Thursday at 11 a.m, you just you couldn't stop.
Because people were coming in to take out their doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of just how different it was in terms of ATMs, cards.
Yeah.
Not paying with your phone, just completely different.
Yeah.
It was an essential cog in terms of like the movement of money in the country does not exist anymore. So you can see how the branches are deteriorating.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a shame because I think everyone should have to work kind of like Inscription or National Service, whatever, Conscription. Conscription.
Oh yeah, conscription. Subscription. What the fuck am I on?
Fine. SAS models, babes. Subscribing.
Yeah.
Because of Conscription and National Service.
National Service.
I feel like it should be treated like that, and everyone should have had to have done a year, at least in like a public serving role like that.
Well, when we were at Noisy Little Monkey, Nick and I, and you eventually, we would actively prefer people who had worked in a bar, a coffee shop, or some public-facing role, or had parents who ran their own business. Because if you've got parents who run your own business, you know that not every day is 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's true.
If you've had a public-facing role, you handle pressure and stuff a lot better than a new grad who has no fucking clue most of the time.
Yeah, just like that. Something can come up, something can pull the rug out, whatever. Like, you do need a bit of that about you.
And sometimes people are just angry for no reason, and you kind of either shout back at them and, you know, deal with the consequences of that. Yeah. But if you've learned that somewhere else before you come and work for me, that's great. Yeah. Let it wash over you. Figure out that next day will be okay.
Yeah, I think I really credit like that 2 years of my career for building a shit ton of resilience. Yeah. I think it was really useful. Anyway, they only have 291 reviews on Glassdoor. Yeah. And I think that is probably saying something about the general age or type of person that works there. Okay. Yeah, I'm up for that. So I was one of the few in terms of being like a younger employee. They were doing a lot of grad schemes when I joined, but most people there were older with children. Yeah. Or like actually not that far off retirement. Yeah. I don't think it was a career. It was either a career starter or a winder upper. Yeah. Like the people in the middle probably looking for something a bit different maybe. Yeah. Or they'd moved into like financial advisory roles. Yeah. So I think that's probably why you've probably got a lot of old people who don't know Glassdoor exists and they're not leaving reviews. Yeah. But let's read some reviews. So most recent was left on the 31st of December. So nice. Time of record is
end of January.
2026. So less than a month old. 5-star podcast. We start with a 5-star review. Title: Great Firm. Weird. I wouldn't call it a firm, but fine.
No, but I think it says something about the age of the reviewer.
Yeah, so they're in Leeds. They've been they're a current employee and have been for more than 5 years.
Oh, so they're reviewing their current employer.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And their role is a SLES representative.
SLES
which I think is meant to be sales, but they've missed out the A.
Oh, right, okay.
So again, we're just going to take it all with a pinch of salt. It's a very short review. The pros are benefits, pension, progress, location, parking.
Jeepers creepers. The ambition of their Leeds-based employee who's reviewing that.
Halifax started in Leeds.
No, it started in Halifax.
They bought...
Which is the north, and that's all the same.
The same thing to me. They bought the
Leeds General?
Did they? I feel like Halifax started taking over the north.
Might have been.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, so like the benefits.
Do that again, the benefits.
Benefits, pension, same, but different to me. Yeah. Progress, location, parking. So I would agree with the benefits from when I worked there, right. And the pension.
Yeah. What was the parking like when you worked?
I worked on White Ladies Road. It's dog shit. Yeah. It's always been terrible for parking up there.
Weird.
And location. So good. Really, really interesting. Okay, cons. Favoritism, pay, professionalism, loyalty, rewards.
This guy, I'm saying he's a guy.
Stroke.
Yeah.
Because they've listed out the same things for the same things to me.
Yeah.
Rewards and benefits are the same things, mate.
Pay and, weird.
Pay and progress. Professionalism, progress.
This is why the person can only get a job in sales and they can't even spell sales.
You're going to love this next bit. Advice to management, listen to your bottom end staff.
What the fuck? Listen to your bottom end staff?
This feels like it's got a bit of a 2 a.m. feel to it.
maybe.
Someone's finished their second bottle of Pinot and they've decided they're upset. They didn't get the pay rise they thought they were going to get.
In fact, that's the favouritism bit.
Yeah.
Janice got the pay rise.
Janice got it over Sandra. Sandra's fuming. She's
Yeah.
tanked 2 bottles of Pinot.
Yeah, she's got her fluffy little slippers on.
She's got, her feet are bulging out of them.
Yeah. She's got puppies on her pyjama bottoms and she's wearing a vest top and a dry robe. You absolute wanker. Why are you wearing a dry robe indoors, Sandra? Fucking hell.
Dry robe indoors, Hundy P. And she's left a very strange...
Yeah.
I wish we could see the time these were left.
I wish we could see the people who typed them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so do I, actually. I'm now going to go to a lowest rating review.
Excellent, because that's where the gold normally lies, but Sandra's given us a great
Sandra's... Well, that was a 5-star.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of bipolar about that one for me.
Just that.
Yeah, that and she wrote the same thing for cons as she'd written for pros.
Yeah. We've made her a woman now.
Oh, was it a man originally?
She started out as a guy for me.
That's
I think
because
we
it
need
was
to
a
give them
slurs.
names.
It's because it was a slurs representative. You thought it was a man, wasn't it? Because women can't do slurs.
Well, no, yes, obviously, women can't do slurs, obviously. Some can, but obviously as we know, women shouldn't be allowed in the workplace.
No, they're fucking, God, honestly. If only we could just have all blokes and just get more stuff done. The truth is, nothing would fucking get done.
How dare you? I give you the Industrial Revolution when you lot were chained to the sink. Imagine how far forward we'd be ahead if women weren't in the office.
You were chained to the sink, were you? I thought we were getting fucking torn apart by sewing mills.
Oh, yeah, we did let you work.
Yeah, and children. We just had to do we had to do the doing, mate. That's what's happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You pricks made all the decisions.
Yeah. So what we're saying is that women could work, but we should also make children work.
Yeah, because we became defunct from the working world as soon as you put babies in us.
Oh, yeah.
And then you made the baby work, but we had to stay at home.
In fairness, I've not been able to put a baby in anyone. Maybe this isn't the forum for that. I've had all the tests. Everything seems to work. But, yeah.
What is your business podcast about again?
I have to say, not having kids in your 50s, though. Oh!
Yeah,
glorious. People keep saying to me, every time I say, how are you? You say, great.
Yeah.
And why is that? I'm like, I don't know. Well, how are you? And they're
Because
like,
I have money and I'm not tired.
Fucking kids are doing their mocks. I'm like, oh, it's because, I go on holiday when I like.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't ever have to tell anyone to clean up their room or worry about their boyfriend or what they're watching on the internet or how badly social media is damaging them.
Do you know, it's that bit for me. That bit I find terrifying. You must have it with nieces and nephews. I have it with my nieces.
Yeah.
I'm petrified of social media and what it's going to do to them.
Yeah.
Poor little loves.
Yeah, I think the new generation coming through is a bit more aware, and hopefully, it's not going to be like the generation below the teenagers.
We have to hope so, but I think some damage will be done.
Yeah.
Anyway,
still, we don't have kids.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. My cat can't use social media, and she's fine.
I don't have children, which is why I invest heavily in Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah, I don't have kids, so Meta is my favourite.
I don't invest in either of those things.
No, of course not. Fuck that, mate. Right, lowest rating. I'm going to go for a 1-star, left in September 24.
Yeah,
so like 18 months ago. Not terrible. Difficult working conditions in a busy call centre.
Okay, this sounds like someone who's not off their tits.
Yeah, and what I would say is the transition from branches to coffee shops is probably also massively grown things like call centres and support and back office, right?
Yeah.
Where most of that was done in branch and idiots would come in and complain at me, even if I couldn't help, and I would say, you can use our branch phone to call head office, you can use our branch phone to call our customer support centre. I would imagine this is just shot through the roof.
You're getting a lot more put me through to your manager.
100%.
Everybody asks that, madam and sir, and there's only 100 of us here, and there's one manager.
Yeah. This is a former employee and they worked there for more than 1 year, and they're in Belfast.
Nice. Could you do it in the accent, please?
I knew you were going to ask that, and no, I absolutely can't.
Difficult working conditions in a call centre.
Yeah.
That's not very good.
Is it not?
Not really. Don't do it.
I was about to, but I'm not gonna.
okay.
I can't do it. I've made myself feel nervous. They're a customer service representative. Oh, obviously, call centre vibes. Pros. There aren't any pros in this job.
Wow.
This is a proper 1 star. We're gonna probably say would be a 0 stars if they could.
Yeah,
because that's our
sounds like
favourite
it.
concept, isn't
Yeah.
it? Non-stop intake of difficult calls all day long.
Yeah.
Poor salary and very little opportunity for career progression.
Probably.
Advice to management: employ more staff to reduce the sheer volume of calls and increase the salary as it's a difficult job. Customer service representative from Belfast: that's just never going to happen, babes. Leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I imagine the turnover in those call centres is unfucking real.
Yeah.
There's no way people are working there a long time.
No. Yeah. And with remote work for call centres as well becoming a thing, you must
That
feel
is,
so
isn't it?
isolated.
God, yeah, now they don't even have to pay for the fucking office, do they?
No. So, so whether you're in the office or not, it's going to be a kind of miserable job by the sound of that person's experience. The other thing about that experience is, maybe go and work for a call centre in insurance because they love their people a bit more.
Do they? Did not know.
Yeah, you normally get a nicer experience on the phone to your insurance than you do to your bank, and it's because the people in insurance are paid a little bit more, and because they are often, so they've got people in the same department who are dealing with people who are phoning up from the side of a road who've just had a crash or, and going.
Okay.
So everybody's jollied up a little bit more, and the pay's a little bit better, the conditions are a little bit better.
Nice. Okay.
I'm pro that because also, there's loads of them in Cardiff and Newport. And I've worked with them and they're just lovely.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Also, I think the things you're going to phone your bank about, you're only phoning your bank when it's a bad thing, aren't you? I suppose that is the same in insurance.
Yeah.
Because you're claiming. Yeah, I don't know.
But you don't change banks. You hardly ever change banks.
This is true, right?
So, but you change insurance company. No idea.
The stat is something like you're more likely to have 3 different partners in your lifetime, or 3 partners across the period of time you're with one bank, or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your bank, how long have you banked with them forever?
No, not forever, but I had
You have a wife that
toxic.
tidied it all up for you.
Yeah, no, I was tidying it up before I met her.
Okay.
So I got a Royal Bank of Scotland
RBS NatWest.
account. I was with Lloyd's.
Yeah.
I ran that into the ground. They put a thing on my house because I was just in so much debt.
Really?
Mm-hmm. When Nick met me, I had literally nothing. I had less than nothing. I had 2 guitars and one of them didn't work.
Good Lord.
But I'd just gone, right, I need to recover this situation because it hit rock bottom. So
Right.
then I went and got an RBS account called a recovery account. And you couldn't have a credit card. You could have a bank card, but you couldn't have an overdraft.
No overdrafts, yeah.
But that's still the same account I've got.
You still have it?
Yeah, and they often that now it's like, would you like this credit card? Would you like an overdraft?
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
no. I've had that. My wife deals with all of that because she's clever.
I just want a piggy bank.
Yeah, exactly. I want something that I can put money in at the beginning of the month. It's like Monzo, but for dickheads.
Right,
Because I
okay.
just got a separate account that I can put my money in. And that's the only one I spend from, and that's where all my direct debits go out of.
And you
all
still
that kind
do
of stuff.
that?
I still do it.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah. Although I do have a credit card with Revolut now because that's much more convenient, obviously.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know Revolut.
But I've been with that. So I started that account 25 years ago.
Okay. I mean, come on, that's a good innings, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really good.
What about you? What's your bank?
Halifax.
And really?
Yeah, of course.
And it's still that.
No, I still have that account.
Yeah.
But I'm Monzo. I'm a Monzo banker.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I'm a Monzo investor.
Are you?
Yeah. Me and Claire Dibben are Monzo investors, and we are hoping at some point it's like when Facebook went public. Do you remember how everyone made fucking
suddenly everybody-
millions
yeah.
overnight? Yeah, we're hoping it's that.
Yeah, you two will become part of the elite in about 6 weeks.
Stunning. Can you imagine? Of course you can. We'll
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
No, but I do still have that Halifax account. I've only recently stopped using it.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Hey, comment your bank below. Tell us how long you've been using it in the comment, and then DM me and Charlie and tell us your account number, date of birth, and mother's maiden name.
Yeah, and your pet, the first pet you had as a child.
First pet you had, yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to mix it up a bit now. I want a longer one. I've got to say, the people.
I've heard that before.
That's what she said. There's not a lot of like long, chunky reviews for them.
Short and sweet's great.
Here is a 4-star.
4-star.
From July.
Okay.
Which is another customer service, which I've got to say, so I was there as part of the transition from Halifax to Lloyd's. I left just as that acquisition, or after that acquisition had happened. So there was no major changes. It was all very much, nothing will change, classic buyout vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after I left, everything changed.
Fucking black horses ran through.
Yeah, they literally did. That woman with her fucking hood up. Howard got shot dead on the... Do you remember Howard?
Oh, yeah. Was he the Halifax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I worked there, an email would go out quarterly to see who wanted to be in the next set of adverts, because it was actual legit staff who were doing the dancing and performing.
That's cool.
Howard was like a branch manager from somewhere that just got famous.
What a cutie.
Yeah. Anyway, they shot him dead after the buyout.
Put his body over the back of a black horse and smacked the back horse on the arse, and it ran across the prairie.
Bye, Howard. But it shifted entirely from like those roles were all lead generation, quite heavy targets. The mortgage advisors were targeted. The financial advisors were targeted. I had to sell so many credit cards a month, blah, 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 blah. That just stopped overnight because that was what led to like the credit crunch, essentially, just like getting people in debt, selling the debt, getting people in debt. So it then just became all about customer support. Do you have the right account for you? Like, how do you save more?
Yeah.
The interest rates were non-fucking existent. So, like, it was just pointless doing any lending. So I think it became a better place to be. They increased all the Halifax wages to meet the same as the Lloyd's Bank wages as well. So if I'd have stayed, I'd maybe got a little pay rise, which would have been nice. So I think it just became a nicer place to be. Who knows?
Yeah.
This next review might be different.
Although it's given us 4 stars. Although if it's like Sandra from earlier, it could be 4 stars.
Psychotic 4 stars, yeah. So this is a customer service person, former employee they worked there for more than a year. They're based in Edinburgh, which again is a huge employer. They have a big set of call centres up in Scotland.
Yeah.
Pros: private health insurance.
Nice.
Great work environment. Lots of support. Good hours.
Nothing about the parking?
Nothing about the parking in Edinburgh. Maybe more challenging.
Because Edinburgh is tough to park in. Maybe they just don't have the spaces.
Worse than White Ladies, famously.
Yeah.
Cons.
Yeah.
Really low salary given they belong to Lloyd's.
I think the salary's normally commensurate with your performance and tiering in the organisation.
Yeah. Lloyd's pay is quite low compared to other competitors. So even though Halifax, when I was there, was obviously brought up to Lloyd's standard, turns out Barclays and NatWest are handing out the sweet cash.
Right.
Not Lloyd's.
Right. Certainly every employee I've come across at Lloyd's in my post-debt-ridden life has been thoroughly useless.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Really?
100%.
I think, yeah. I mean, it wasn't like this when I worked in banking, but maybe when you first got a bank account, it was very much, I'd like to meet the branch manager.
Yeah.
That existed less when I was there and obviously isn't a thing anymore.
Well, and when I first got mine, I was a child.
Yeah, okay.
So
but, your dad, for example, probably still thinks he could walk into a branch and meet a branch manager, right?
Mate, I travelled to America so that he and I could sit down with his bank manager, which I was like, I think this is a waste of time. Parents
love a bank manager.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah, and we went in and obviously it was just the branch manager for that branch. She had no clue about who we were, why we were there. We didn't achieve what we needed to achieve. But I did get a little trip out to the States to see my dad. Lovely.
Can't complain.
Can't complain. I mean, it was economy, could have flown me business, but, kind of pricey just for to figure out to make me a signatory.
But I do love that your dad's like, but we need to see the manager.
Yeah.
Like, you could just vote, no, I'd like to see the manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got legal power of attorney. Why don't I just sort it out?
Yeah, no, I'd like to meet him.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Right, the last one I'm going to do is a mortgage advisor in York. These are all northern. I've gone for really like north of the wall here, haven't I?
Yeah. North of the wall? North of Watford.
Well, I've said north of the wall because it's a Game of Thrones reference.
Oh, I was thinking of Hadrian's Wall because obviously I don't understand cultural memes.
Yeah, loosely linked, I'm sure. I'm sure that's where the wall came from.
Probably, yeah.
Hadrian's Wall, but it's not. It's the Night's Watch. Anyway, you're a nerd, not me.
One of us loves Game of Thrones, you fucking prick. Although it does have a lot of boobs in it, which I'm
loads of
told.
tits, loads of shagging, loads of killing.
Why aren't I loving this?
You'd love it.
But it's long, isn't it? If you just cut down to just when there are boobs, shagging or swords.
Still a good 3 hours. Oh, swords.
For the whole
mate,
thing.
you've got loads.
All right, killing with swords.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Oh, yeah, I can't be bothered then.
It's good. Anyway. Last one, mortgage advisor, York. Current employee. Sorry, really unprofessional. of me.
Really unprofessional. That's both of us have had our phones go off.
We're important people. What
Yeah.
do they want? 2 stars. Pros. Free mortgage staff benefits are okay.
Free mortgage staff benefits are okay. Is there any punctuation there?
No, none.
Free mortgage staff benefits are okay. Okay, free mortgage, staff benefits are okay. That's what I'm interpreting. Free mortgage staff benefits are okay.
Oh, now I don't know.
You can't have a free mortgage, can you?
No, but what they do is like...
What they do.
Yeah, the do-do-do-dos. what they offer is you're like a glimmer above the Bank of England base rate, and that is it.
Okay.
So it's like really good.
I'm loving the word glimmer for a small amount of interest. That's glorious.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit above.
Yeah.
So you're really
Well,
lucky.
A glimmer is obvious.
I also have a friend who used to work at Lloyd's, or maybe still, no, she doesn't. Used to work at Lloyd's, and her mortgage used to make me want to gouge her eyes out.
Oh, really?
Because it was just such a good deal.
Yeah.
That is a huge benefit from working there. And if you think about what a cost that is, that's everyone's biggest outgoing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge...
Worth putting up with a bit of shit.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It genuinely is. Cons, terrible to work for, don't do it.
Nice. That, I'm saying that is a Tracy or a Juliet.
Yeah, someone's had a really bad day. I think, again, this could be
they got things to do.
Yeah. Here's what's interesting, though. If you look at the sub-ratings of a 2-star review, so they split it into a few different elements. This is the bits that I find quite interesting on Glassdoor. They've got work-life balance, culture and values, D&I, diversity and inclusion, career opportunities, compensation and benefits, and senior management, which are actually really worthwhile things to consider before you went to work somewhere.
Those are things that most people say are pros.
Or try and... No, this is that each review has sub-rated reviews.
Oh, sorry.
The 2 stars that Julie's given it, that's an average based on these other sections. That's how each review on here works.
Oh, okay. I've reviewed people on here and I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Right.
And I think that's good because it's not built out of like... We joke about the 2 a.m. 1 star. It's not built out of that. You do have to actually think about all
Glassdoor's
elements.
really good for if you want to review your employer.
I think if you're going to go and work somewhere, you should just have a look on it. If you're going to go for an interview, have a little look, see what people are saying.
They also do interview tips as well, don't they, on there?
They've started to add a lot more stuff as well.
Yeah.
Have you seen people reviewing interviews?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Okay, so Julie, who's the 2-star average, work-life balance was 3 stars. I don't think that's bad.
No, that's not bad.
Culture and values was 3 stars.
That's not bad.
No. Here's what's bad. Diversity and inclusion, uno.
Yeah, that is bad.
That's not good. That is not good.
No. Because you can't go lower.
Because you cannot go lower. So that's bad. Career opportunities is 3-star. Compensation and benefits, 4 stars. Senior management, 1 star. So that's telling me that wherever Julie worked, just calling this reviewer Julie, didn't like her boss and didn't feel that they were diverse or inclusive.
Yeah.
Or celebrated diversity or inclusion. But I think I agree with the compensation and benefits from when I worked there.
Yeah.
I was 18, so a lot of that was like, now as a 36-year-old, I'm like, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
Mortgage rates low,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
high pension contribution, great sick pay, great maternity, great paternity, like all of those things, private healthcare, meant nothing. buy or sell holiday.
Yeah.
Meant nothing to me at 18. Now I'm like, that's why everyone I worked with was old.
So do you think if your life had gone differently, you'd go, oh, you know what, I'd go back and work at Halifax?
Maybe.
If you needed the work and that was one of the
Yeah,
opportunities.
I didn't mind working in banking. I think it's quite interesting. You come across a lot of different people. You learn quite a lot. It's not bad work. Like, the only thing I didn't enjoy was maybe working weekends. But I work fucking weekends all the time.
Hashtag fractional.
Yeah, literally. Literally. My Saturday morning coffee, if my laptop's not in front of me,
Yeah,
I'll come out in hives. So I actually agree. And I do... Okay, we've got an average star rating because those 2 1s pulled it really low. But other than that, it doesn't sound like a terrible place to work. And my take on it was a really good place to start my career.
Yeah.
I think it was a really good place. Like, anyone who doesn't really know what they want to do, getting in on a customer service-based role
I have to say,
for a big corp is
I'm
worthwhile.
going to talk over you.
Yeah.
Because A, you're a woman on a podcast and it's my job. But B, someone's got to give a minute of good advice soon. And I don't want them to burn down and use all of their good advice.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to shut my laptop.
That's why talking over women is good, because it helps them.
Because they forget things.
Yeah.
Because of the hormones.
Is it your time of the month, love?
No, but we did say it's the time of the month where my skin is glowing.
Can we have a like this video or on Spotify? We've been a bit cruel to them because they are shits, people who listen and don't watch. Absolute shits. But
they fuck our YouTube ratings, man.
yeah, but we've been horrible to them and their numbers are going through the roof.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll continue to be horrible to you, you absolute bastards.
Yeah,
But also you can't witness the beauty that is Charlie's hair today. When I walked in, it was like walking into a shampoo advert.
Well, I've used a new shampoo.
Are you going to name drop it on the pod?
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. We have
was a
only
gift.
When we have. Oh, it was a gift because we're influencers. It looks stunning, and you're missing out on Apple and Spotify. And what we're.
Do you not put the videos on Spotify anymore?
Oh, you can watch it on Spotify, but your phone's probably in your pocket or your handbag, isn't it?
Yeah. Get it out. Have a quick look.
Have a quick look at her barnet. Oh, Jesus, she looks great today. So now we're going to go into the Glassdoor bowls, which are where the community asks questions, typically work-related, although sometimes tenuously related to work.
Yeah, they are. They can be odd. They can be great.
Yeah. And the one I've got today is from I think just the general work-life bowl.
Oh, nice.
We don't know why they're called bowls, but maybe someone from Glassdoor could comment and tell us.
Like a goldfish bowl.
Yeah, but why is everybody in it? Goldfish live in there, not people from a community.
Bowl.
Also, why isn't there a little spaceman and a castle and like some nice coloured gravel?
Well, some of them do have that as like the graphics. Have you not noticed that?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
that's why you're saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I haven't. Okay. But still, why a goldfish bowl?
Shout out to whoever does the branding at Glassdoor.
You could sponsor us.
Whoever's designing infographics at Glassdoor. John's noticing your hard work.
Right. So this is. I'm going to give you a question and 3 answers, and I think what I'd like you to do is to tell me what you think are the best answers and what you would do in this situation.
Done. Love.
How's your Bernie hand?
Not good.
Charlie poured a whole kettle of water over her hand.
I got a stingy. I wasn't paying. Oh yeah. Anyway, it'll be fine. Thank you.
Here's the question. It's from Glassdoor. People on Glassdoor will often choose to anonymise who they are. So this is from consultant.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to go for Lee. This person is.
Yeah.
That's the name I'm going to use.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's
nice.
non-gendered, and we can't infer the gender from this.
Yeah.
My boyfriend, square brackets. We are dating for 6 months in the US, close square brackets.
Really weird declaration, but okay.
Yeah, told me that he wants to collaborate with his ex as a co-founder on his startup idea because she is a techie and that he can trust with his idea. He asked me this as a question and I said no to this. To this, we had a 3-hour conversation where he gave me valid points on how it's practical to work with your ex once you know your feelings are over. Do you think my hesitations are unjustified? He also went to the extent of calling me unsupportive. So
Can I just say, this
yeah.
is so fucking good. Top marks for this is
Yeah.
full agony aunt shit.
I didn't hunt this down. This got emailed to me with the Glassdoor newsletter.
Oh, can I say, get on the Glassdoor newsletters, guys. There's some sweet content on there. Go on. Give me the responses, because I'm
the response.
like bubbling here.
The great news is the first responder has not anonymised themselves. It's Linda Bigelow. Linda Bigelow,
Really
what a name.
good name, yeah.
I agree that if you prevent your boyfriend from doing this out of jealousy, he'll hold it against you, first of all, because you're sending a clear message that you don't trust him. And secondly, you're preventing him from attaining his dreams. No commas in that. It's okay to tell him you're feeling insecure about this situation, that you'd like the two of you to work on your relationship through this process so you feel valued in your relationship. Just don't be too needy or make him account for all of his time when he's away. Trust him until he gives you a reason not to. I think we might have to come back to Linda. PwC1 has anonymised
Okay,
themselves.
so this is someone who works for PwC.
Yeah. Hey, my husband launched 3 startups with his ex, all of which failed. Evil laugh.
Stop it.
No, evil laugh in brackets.
Great.
Now he's working on one with me as a co-founder, brackets, double evil laugh. I completely empathise with your reluctance, but if she brings genuine value to the table and they understand each other's professional strengths and weaknesses, it could make sense from a business perspective. That said, this requires significant trust. Be honest with yourself and with him. It's completely valid to feel insecure in this situation as you're new to the relationship. If your values truly align, define clear boundaries that protect your relationship without interfering with the business. Remember, he chose you as his partner, and dating you may bring something to his life that she didn't. At the same time, she may have skills that are genuinely valuable for his startup. Don't need to be her friend or get involved in their work. Stay focused on what strengthens your relationship with him. If I were you, I'd approach it this way. Quotes. I've been reflecting on our conversation and I want to be honest. I'm feeling insecure about this. If this partnership is important to you, I want to support it. But I need reassurance from you. We're only 6 months into our relationship and this feels significant. I care about your success and about us, which is why this matters to me. Best of luck.
Right.
What an answer from PwC1.
That's a serious answer. Very considered.
Yeah.
You've got one more, right?
No, that's it. That was the 3. Oh, no, that was only 2.
That's
I'm only
two.
going to do 2. They were quite long.
Okay, fine. Well, fucking weird place to look for this kind of advice. Am I grateful? Sure. But what a weird, have you not got mates you can have this
Maybe she
chat
doesn't
with?
have mates.
Yeah.
They don't have mates.
Yeah, okay.
But maybe they don't. That's the problem. I mean, a lot of people aren't like you and I, incredibly popular, with an endless supply of fascinating people to enrich our lives.
And just to run a few things past, so you don't have to do it with the internet.
Yeah.
This person's a step away from asking ChatGPT, aren't they?
They've definitely asked their favourite LLM.
Yeah, look, I don't want to detract from my minute of actually good advice.
Okay.
And I won't.
Good.
Because this is going to be a few seconds of advice.
Yeah.
I am not the right person to give any feedback on it. You worked with your wife, ran a business together for a long time.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have more experience in that realm. She was your current wife and partner, so different.
My current and only.
Current and only, yeah, sorry. Makes it sound like there's been...
It sounds like there's one
like
lined
you're a
up.
Mormon.
Actually, I've got someone lined up.
Have you?
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah, nice, you should.
Pay her a small
Always
retainer.
have a backup, for sure.
Exactly.
Don't shit where you eat.
So...
Don't do it. I think that's insane.
But
I've only gone out with,
But this is the partner setting up a business with an ex.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can't think
So
of
don't
anything.
shit where you used to eat out?
Yeah, don't shit on your dirty plates. Something like that.
You've washed those up.
Yeah.
You've put them in the cupboard.
Yeah, you've
and
had
now
therapy,
you're smearing
and now you're getting
excrement
them
on
back out. I just look, it's not a fair one for me to answer or give feedback. I've only ever gone out with idiots, so there's no way I'd set up a business with any of them.
No. If Nick was my ex-wife, I'd set up a business with her in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she's smart.
Because I wouldn't have to live with her as well. We should have done this years ago. She should have divorced me and then we should have just run the business and then we wouldn't have had to argue.
Do you think that speaks to the fact that you two just have a good dynamic for professionalism and running a business together? That you trust her implicitly?
Yeah,
It just speaks to that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But those, therefore, are all reasons why you are still actively in a relationship with her.
that's true.
And you're not just going to, if the business starts fucking booming, you're not just going to be reminded of all of those reasons and then just get back together. Also, if you've only been with them 6 months and it makes you uncomfortable, chip off, love.
Yeah.
Cut your losses.
Yeah.
It's only 6 months.
Yeah, go on to another bowl on Glassdoor and see if there's anyone available.
Yeah.
I was interested in Linda Bigelow saying, trust him until he gives you a reason not to. And I've heard people say similar things to that.
On. How do you feel about that?
I think...
Do you think that's toxic behaviour?
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think if you're
might be as
feeling
well.
like something's going on, but you don't have evidence... That's okay. That's it's your choice whether or not you stay in that relationship and wait to see the evidence. Yeah, exactly.
But I genuinely want this advice. Help me.
But if I felt like someone was playing around on me, that if I'd been in a relationship a long time, then I'd want to figure out if I could find some evidence.
Yeah, because there's an investment of time and there's a history of trust.
But as you say, so 6 months in,
you're still building.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, you're still building trust. And if it's not easy at that point,
I think
see you later.
Linda's probably not in a very good relationship, is my guess.
I think Linda's had a string of bad relationships.
And if she is in a good one now, she's just lucky. Linda, sort your life out.
Yeah.
Men are pigs, and you need to be aware of that.
Yeah.
They're scum, ruled by their dicks. They don't know what's going on. And it's got worse since the internet, because we're all fantasising about choking the person who's just given us coffee. Sorry, I'm really fucked off with the internet at the minute. I don't fantasise about choking anybody. Apart from that guy driving that transit yesterday, I'd choke him. I've learned. We really are going to struggle to get sponsorship.
Yeah. Also, we're struggling that this to be like worky. I love that we've gone, let's talk about places of work. And then we've just not.
Choking chicks and sodomy.
Yeah.
To quote System of a Down.
Yeah. What was I going to say before you started talking about choking someone who brought you coffee? It can't be that important, can it?
No. Let's move on to your 1 minute of actually good advice.
I've got it, that's fine. Time up, babes.
It's time for 1 minute of actually good advice.
My 1 minute of actually good business advice / career advice is if you are either not going to uni or you're just fresh out of uni, you're not sure what you want to apply for, what you want to do, look for a customer service style role with public-facing elements to it. You will get a really good grounding in the start of your career on how to interact with people, how to handle problems. You don't have to stay there forever. You might build into a really cool career, but get 18 months under your belt, earning a bit of cash, working in that world. It will put you in good stead for the rest of your career. I don't need the whole minute, babes.
Excellent.
Been emotional, been delightful. That was the Halifax episode. Please can you like, subscribe, comment, just like interact with it, share it, send it somewhere, do something. Just play with it a bit so we can get some boost on our algorithm.
Yeah, play with it a bit.
That's what she said. But this has been lovely. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. See you. Now.
We'll go have a quick wee-wee.
No, we're not. It's going to be better with.
John, you're too old to play that game. You can't roll those dice, baby.
Glory.
Just go have a wee-wee. I'll fill.
No. It's good.
All right.
Oh, come on. Try and be professional for a minute.
That's never happened.
Tunbridge Wells? Fuck off, you're a racist.